Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to share with you guys the guitars that I use to record my album. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and on June 24th, I released my debut album, Chronic Pain, my first release by myself, where I give it a shot and I do a little bit of solo stuff. Before I reach for some guitars and share them all with you, I just want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, DistroKid. DistroKid is an online platform. It's a label as well as a distribution company that allows you, the artist, to upload your music and then they will send it out to the world. DistroKid allows you to get all of your music out on all the major streaming service platforms such as Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Tidal, TikTok, Instagram. It also has tools behind the scenes to where you, the artist, can check out where your music is being streamed across the world, how much money you're making with your music, how many streams in general you have, etc., etc. You can easily split the royalties with your bandmates through DistroKid, and you as the artist keep 100% of your earnings. Now, when you sign up with DistroKid, there are different benefits for each plan, so I'll put a link down below on the different plans so you can read up on them on yourself and choose which one is best for you. And when you sign up using my link, you get 7% off your first year, and it helps out the channel, so it's a win for everybody, right? Thank you so much for DistroKid for sponsoring this video. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the guitars that I use to record my album. Alright, so starting right off, we have my completely stock 2021 Fender Ultralux Stratocaster. This is tuned down to drop C sharp, and this has been used on predominantly like the ambient kind of I don't know, just soundscapes you guys hear like in the backgrounds of all these songs. They're really just like kind of textures and stuff like that. This guitar was used for all that stuff. I want to mod this guitar. I've been talking to EMG about swapping out these pickups and you know, making this thing a little bit more metal, because the one thing I don't like about this guitar is the output or lack thereof. But it plays great and everything, and it sounds great. So yeah, I was using this for like a lot of soundscape stuff. All right, this is a Balaguer Espada I got from Balaguer Guitars over a year ago now. This is again tuned down to drop C sharp, and this was all like third guitar tracks for all this stuff tuned down to drop C sharp. There's like 3 tunings on my album, but we have drop C sharp, we have drop F, and then we have like double drop C sharp, like way down there. Anyway, the more like rock and roll metalcore stuff, a lot of it was recorded using this guitar. Alright, the main guitar used for all the drop F stuff, this is my Squier Vintage Modified Baritone Jazzmaster. There's 2 guitars that were used in drop F, but at the time that I recorded the album, I only had 1. So I recorded this in like January, February time, and this was the only guitar I was using for that tuning. There's another one on the album that I got, you know, much more recently, but the main guitar that I use for almost all of the drop F stuff is this guitar right here. Completely stock. These are Jazzmaster pickups, everybody. I know a lot of people ask. Yeah, these are Jazzmaster Duncan design stock pickups. The only thing I ever changed on this guitar was the pickguard. Alright, here's another drop F guitar. This is my Balaguer Custom Toro. Now, this guitar did make it on the album for like 1 or 2 songs. I got this guitar very recently, only a couple months ago, so I didn't really get to record with it all that much, but it's on a couple of them, and it sounds just as gnarly as my Squier. Just got a really awesome, crazy kind of jangly tone with these Jazzmaster-esque pickups. Alright, third Balaguer guitar on the album. This is my double drop C sharp guitar. So basically, you have a push-pull pot here that turns this into a single coil. Then you have your Digicheck drop pedal. I had this guitar in regular old drop C sharp, but I have it pitched down an octave with the drop pedal. And then I have the bridge pickup split, so it's a single coil. So the Blackhawk is just running in single coil mode, and it just sounds absolutely ridiculous. There's a song called Endorphins, song number 9. It's in double drop C sharp, and it just sounds absolutely heavy and crazy, and that's the guitar I use, this one right here. And last but not least, my 1992 Gibson Les Paul Standard, most recently with some rail hammers in it. So this guitar did suffer a headstock break and was going through repairs for quite some time, and it took a while to get it back and, you know, get it right. But once I've gotten this guitar back for the last couple months now, I have been doing nothing but playing this thing almost every single day. I don't know if it's true or if it's in your own head or what, but people will say, like, if you get a headstock break on your guitar, it makes it sound better. So I don't know if that's true or not, man, but regardless, I'm just really happy to have my 92 up and running again. And yeah, all the drop C stuff was used on this guitar. About 95% of all the rhythms was used on this guitar, as well as some leads on some like drop F stuff. And you know, every once in a while, this guitar just makes it sporadically with just like random leads and textures here and there. But the majority of the drop C stuff was recorded with this guitar right here. So everybody, those are the guitars that made it on the album. Thank you guys so much for just listening to me geek out and talk about my guitars. The album Chronic Pain will be out June 24th. You guys want to go check it out, I'd really appreciate it. A huge shout out to DistroKid for sponsoring this video, and a huge shout out to you for watching. I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. See you guys next time. Later.